Jack Benny program, transcribed and presented by Lucky Strike.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother. For Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, richer tasting, fine tobacco.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother. Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike.
This is Don Wilson. You know, friends, there are three words that pretty well sum up why so many millions of smokers prefer Lucky Strike. And those three words are Lucky's taste better. Taste. That's the key to real smoking enjoyment. After all, smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And the fact of the matter is, Lucky's taste better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother. Lucky's come by their better taste in two ways. First, from fine tobacco. And that's right where you'd expect better taste to start. LS, MFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Fine, naturally mild, good-tasting tobacco. Second, Lucky's are made better to taste better. You can see for yourself that they're round, firm, fully packed to draw freely and smoke evenly. You'll get more enjoyment from smoking if you remember smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And the fact of the matter is, Lucky's taste better. Be happy. Go Lucky. Get better taste. Next time, ask for a carton of Lucky Strike.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother. Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike.
The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Rochester, Dennis Day, Bob Crosby, and yours truly, Ladies and gentlemen, immediately after this program, Jack Benny will do another television show with his guest star, Humphrey Bogart. Meanwhile, let's go out to Beverly Hills. Last night, Jack had a small dinner party at his home. As we look in now, we find Rochester once again, with the help of his friend Roy, cleaning up.
It was nice of you to come over and help me with my work, Roy.
Oh, that's all right, Rochester. That's what friends are for.
There, the rugs look fine now. Help me put away the chairs.
Okay. Say, who did Mr. Benny have at the party last night?
All the usual people, his cast, some of the musicians, and his writers.
Were Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman here?
No, they were invited, but as they were leaving their house to come over here, Mr. Coleman tripped on the steps and broke his leg.
No.
Yeah, and you should have seen the smile on his face as they drove him away in the ambulance. Now, let's take the extra leaves out of the dining room table.
Say, Rochester, who sat in this chair?
Frank Remley. Why?
He left his shoes under the table.
Well, put his shoes in the closet.
You'll have to help me. He's still in them. Say, Raj, would you like to go bowling with the boys on your next day off?
I can't, Roy. I have a date to go out with Susie.
You've been seeing a lot of her, haven't you?
Yeah.
Tell me, Rochester, why don't you and Susie get married?
Oh, we'd like to. In fact, I even talked to her father. But he said he won't let me marry Susie because I can't support her in the same style to which he has accustomed her to.
Oh. Oh, what does he do for a living?
Nothing. He's on relief. Now, let's put all the silverware away.
Gee, Roch, I thought you were making more money now. Wasn't Mr. Benny supposed to give you a raise last year?
Uh-huh. Then he got mad at me on February 14th. That's his birthday. When he came down to breakfast that morning, I presented him with a birthday cake with 40 candles.
Well, what did Mr. Benny do?
He ate one candle and we were back to normal.
And he used a silly thing like that for a reason not to give you a raise? Shall we say frugal?
Oh, we shall, we shall.
Oh, what I mean, Rochester, is why is Mr. Benny so anxious to save all his money? Doesn't he know that old saying, you can't take it with you?
Oh, he knows he can't take it with him, but he figures if he leaves a big enough pile, he can look down and see it.
Good morning, Rochester.
Good morning, boy.
Good morning, Mr. Benny.
Oh, good morning, Roy. Well, you fellas certainly have the house looking nice and clean.
Thank you. Say, would you like me to get you anything special for breakfast?
No. Just some orange juice, coffee, and toast.
Oh, I'll have it ready in a couple of minutes.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Polly.
Hello, Daddy.
Gee, that sure is a smart parrot you have there, Mr. Benny.
I know Polly's very clever.
Very clever.
This morning, while Rochester and I were cleaning up, she just kept singing all the latest songs.
I know. Every week, she listens to the hit parade.
Oh, Polly likes music?
Yeah, and she's crazy about Dorothy Collins, too.
Lucky's taste better, cleaner, fresher, smoother.
You bet they do, Polly.
Shall I answer the door, Mr. Benny?
No, I'll get her, Roy. I wonder who that is at the door. Maybe it's Ava Gardner, or Jane Russell, or Marilyn Monroe. Gee, here it is 11 o'clock and I'm not awake yet. Oh, well. Coming.
Hi, Jack.
Oh, hello, Bob. Come on in. Bob, I wasn't expecting you.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Polly. Say, Jack, I came over to see you on a rather personal matter.
Now, look, Bob. If it's about that raise in salary, I can't...
Oh, no, Jack. I'm perfectly happy with what I'm getting.
Well, good. Now, what is it? What is it, Bob?
Well, Jack, one of the gimmicks on my afternoon television show is sort of a quiz, and you can help me out.
How?
Well, you'll stand behind a screen where no one can see you, and you'll play something on your violin.
On my violin?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's great. And the contestant will try to guess what song I'm playing.
No, what instrument?
Well, I guess I can do that for you, Bob, and then I'll tell you what else I'll do. When the quiz is over, I'll step out on the stage and tell some jokes.
Oh, well, gee, thanks a lot, Jack, but we don't have any jokes on my program.
Oh.
You see, we find it kind of difficult to get laughs on my show.
Well, that's funny. I get big laughs on my show. Why is it so tough for you?
Well, look. I'm a young man. I'm reasonably nice-looking. I sing a fair song.
Uh-huh.
I have my own hair, and I like to spend money. Now, how in the world can I get laughs?
Gee, I never thought of that.
The mail just came, Mr. Benny. Here it is.
Oh, thanks. Let's see, these are all bills. This looks like an advertisement. Let's see what this ad is. It's from the Book of the Month Club. They've been trying to get me to join that for years, I wonder if I should.
Oh, that's a good setup, Jack. You get all the latest books.
I know.
Gee, all my friends and my family belong to it.
What about your brother Bing?
Well, he belongs to the Yacht of the Month Club.
Let's see, these are all bills. This looks like an advertisement. Let's see what this ad is. It's from the Book of the Month Club. They've been trying to get me to join that for years, I wonder if I should.
Oh, that's a good setup, Jack. You get all the latest books.
I know.
Gee, all my friends and my family belong to it.
What about your brother Bing?
Well, he belongs to the Yacht of the Month Club.
The yacht? The Yacht of the Month Club? I never heard of that.
Well, the only other member is Ali Khan.
Oh.
King Farouk dropped out about a year ago.
You can get laughs on your own show. Don't worry.
Say, Mr. Benny, your breakfast is ready.
Oh, thanks. Bob, would you like to join me?
Oh, no, thank you, Jack. I just had mine.
Good, good.
Say what? I think I better be running along now, or I'll be late for my afternoon TV show.
Hey, but it's pretty early, isn't it?
I know, but I still have to be made up, and I need a shave.
How are you fixed for blades?
Hey, gee, she knows the Gillette commercials.
Knows them, she does them.
Oh, so that's where she goes every Friday night. Well, so long, Bob. See you at rehearsal Saturday, huh?
So long, Jack.
So long.
Oh, Mr. Benny.
Yeah.
Well, Roy and I have finished cleaning up the house, and Roy is about to leave, and, well, I thought you might want to show your appreciation.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, Roy,
Yes, Mr. Benny.
I want to thank you for helping Rochester. And here, this is for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, Mr. Benny?
Yes. Bring your friends. They might enjoy the broadcast, too. It's really a good one, you know.
Thank you, Mr. Benny. I'm sure we'll enjoy the show. Goodbye.
Wait a minute, Roy, wait a minute. Before you go, I want to give you some money, too.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Yes, it is, but I'll tell you what. I'll play a little game with you. Now, just a minute. There. Now, I've got some money in my fist, and if you can guess how much it is, it's yours. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Okay. $1?
No.
$2?
No.
Let me see. Could it be 3?
Roy, you're going in the wrong direction.
He is not. I've got a $5 bill. Here it is, Roy.
Well, thank you, Mr. Benny. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. See you next week, Rochester.
Goodbye, Roy. Mr. Benny, may I say something personal to you?
What is it, Rochester?
Well, I'm convinced you're getting more generous all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I'll never forget the first time you played that game with me. I never guessed how much you had in your fist.
Let's see. What did I have?
3 francs, 4 yen, and a peso.
Oh, yes. I did a lot of traveling that year. Rochester, I forgot to ask you, were there any phone calls for me?
No, but while you were asleep, a policeman from the Beverly Hills Traffic Division came to see you. He'll be back later. He wants to see you personally.
Oh, my goodness. What do he want?
Well, the city wants to put parking meters in front of your house.
Well, why does he have to see me personally?
Well, they want you to take yours down first.
How do you like that? A rich city like Beverly Hills can't stand a little competition. Well, anyway, if there are any other calls for me, Roch, I don't want to be disturbed.
Oh, are you going to take a nap?
No, I'm going into the den and practice my violin.
Oh, boss, you promised me you wouldn't do that until my day off.
I know, but this is an emergency. Now, Bob Crosby wants me to play it on his television program, and...
Want me to tell him that you're not in?
No, I'll get this one. Hello?
Hello, Jack. This is Don Wilson.
Don, what's the matter with you?
Jack, I'd like you to hear the commercial for next Sunday's show.
Don, you sound so peculiar. What's wrong?
I exhaled and let out all my breath.
Well, why'd you let out all your breath?
I had to. I'm calling from a phone booth.
Wait a minute. Don, you can fit into a phone booth.
I know, but the Sportsman Quartet's in here with me.
Oh, well, Don, look.
I can't hold it much longer. Hit it, fellas.
Old lady, oh, how she can snuggle, she's as sweet as can be. And when we're in the parlor, oh, the way she whispers pretty nothings to me. All I can do is holler, oh, it isn't what she does, but oh, the clever way she does it, especially when she meets beneath the moon above. Sweet cookie, oh, What'll I do? The way she sends me with her go-get-em eyes and puts me in a flurry, oh. Do-do-do-do. The way I fall for all her beautiful lies. Believe me, I should worry, oh. The way she feeds me taffy, oh. I think she'll drive me daffy, oh. How my super sentimental, wonderful sweetie can love. Oh, lady, oh. Do-do-do-do. The way she holds a Lucky Strike in her hand, it makes me very happy, oh. Do-do-do-do. For deep down smoking pleasure, Luckies are grand. Just ask your dear old pappy, oh. Such fine and light tobacco, oh. There's 20 in a pack, so lady, when I see you light a Lucky, I know. Together we'll be saying, oh. A Lucky has a better taste, it is true. I like to sing about 'em, oh. A cleaner, fresher, smoker, smoother for you. I'll never be without 'em, oh. The only smoke for me is, oh, an LSMFT and oh. I'm so wild about a Lucky, all I can say is just oh. All I can say is just oh.
How'd you like it, Jack?
Oh, fine, Don, fine. Now, for heaven's sakes, take a breath.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, darn it, I should have stepped out of the phone booth first.
Yeah. Goodbye, Don.
Goodbye.
Oh, Rochester, get me my violin, will you?
Well, all right, here you are.
Thank you. It's out of tune. The string needs tightening. Needs more tightening. Oh, darn it, I broke it. And I haven't got another string in the house.
Well, I guess you won't we won't be able to practice today.
You were so happy you couldn't get your line right. I gotta practice, Rochester. I'm going down to the music store and get a string. Now get the car out and drive me down.
Boss, the car isn't running.
Now, what's wrong with it?
Everything. That car's in terrible shape. You ought to get a new one.
Oh, stop. My car's fine.
Boss, look. Let's be honest. All other cars belong to the Auto Club. This one belongs to the Blue Cross.
Don't be silly. Anyway, it's such a nice day. I think I'll walk. I'll be back soon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, da 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 dee da dum dee da dum da dum da. Oh, gee, it's so clear and sunny. It was sure windy the other day. In fact, I never saw it so windy. It's the first time that the Swallows and Capistrano flew south. Oh, there's that pretty French nursemaid who works for the people on the corner. She's wheeling their baby. I'll catch up to her. Hello, miss.
Ah, bonjour, Monsieur Benny.
Well, it's certainly a nice day, isn't it?
Oui, monsieur, it is.
Oh, what a cute little baby. Kitty, kitty, coo. Coochie, coochie, kee. You know, mademoiselle, you're the most beautiful nursemaid I've ever seen.
Monsieur, you're so kind.
You're not only beautiful, you're probably very talented, too.
Monsieur, you're so sweet.
You know, I can probably get you in the movies.
Monsieur, you're so corny.
What?
You see, I've been warned about the American men promising girls jobs in pictures.
Oh. But you know, I'm pretty important in this town, and I can do it.
I know, monsieur. The very first time I saw you, I recognized you. You see, before I came to this country years ago, I saw one of your movies in Paris.
Oh, what picture was it?
The horn blows at midnight.
What's he crying for? He never saw it. Now, be a good baby.
Monsieur, I think it is time to take baby home.
Oh, well, goodbye. Goodbye, baby. Gosh, she's beautiful. And the baby was such a cute one, too. But it's amazing how much he looks like my parrot. Oh, da-dee-da-dee-da-dum, da-dee-da-dee-dum, da-dee-da-dee-da. See, while I'm at the music store, I ought to get some new records for my phonograph. The gang at my party last night had a hard time dancing to Cone on the Telephone. See, I hope it doesn't take too long in that music store. I have to go home and get dressed for my television show tonight. Well, it's a classy-looking store. They got everything. All kinds of musical instruments, radios, television sets. Gee, I wonder what I'd be today if radio and television weren't invented. After all, I owe my success to radio and TV shows. That's why I'll always be grateful to Edison. No, wait a minute. Edison didn't have anything to do with radio. That was Marconi. Edison invented the movie. Him, I owe nothing. I wish someone would wait on me. I wonder if that man is a salesman there. I'll ask him. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, I want to buy a string for my violin.
Oh, you get those in the musical instrument department. I'm in charge of the phonograph records.
Oh, good. That's one of the things I'm here for, too, some new records.
Oh, well, then you're in luck. We just got some very excellent ones. Now, let's see. Here's the record I'm looking for. It's the Boston Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra's rendition of La Toldalana de Pontrero.
No, I don't think I'd like that.
Well, I can show you how it goes.
Look, there's no sense playing it on a phonograph.
You don't need to hear it on a phonograph. I'll show you myself. I do a wonderful imitation of an electric organ.
An electric organ?
Yeah, listen.
Wait a minute. Look. Wait a minute. Look at that. That didn't sound much like an electric organ to me.
Well, I wasn't plugged in.
Look, can I get someone else to wait on me?
What's the matter? Don't you like me?
It's not. It's not that, but, well, frankly, look, I don't want any records. All I want is a string for my violin.
Well, I told you. It's in that department over there. The salesman will help you.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but everybody looks like my parrot. Oh, this man here must be the salesman. Oh, Mister. Yeah! No. Look, I came over here to buy a G string.
The violin, cello, or are you a burlesque dancer?
It's for my violin. Don't you recognize me?
Hey, let's see. Are you Yasha Hyper?
No.
Miss Elmer?
No.
Why, Evelyn, how you changed!
Look, I'm not Evelyn. I'm Jack Benny.
Jack Benny, the radio and television comedian?
Yes.
Well, what a coincidence. My ex-wife thinks you're so funny.
Your ex-wife thinks I'm funny?
Yes, that was the grounds for the divorce. The judge even awarded me the custody of the children.
Look, I didn't come here to discuss your private life. All I want is a string for my violin.
All right. Here, that'll be $2.50.
We'll charge it.
You have a charge account here?
Yeah, just look under Jack Benny. You'll find it.
Here, let's see. Yes, here it is. Jack Benny, 366 North Camden Drive. Say, you owe us 89 cents.
What for?
Going on the telephone.
Never mind. Just charge this string to me.
Look, why do I have to go through all the trouble of writing up a charge for such a little amount? Why don't you pay cash?
Because I want to charge it. Now write it up.
I'm not going to.
Now wait a minute. Why is it I get along with everybody else, but the minute I meet you, there's trouble?
Because I don't like you.
Well, I don't like you either. Now wrap that string.
It'll be a pleasure.
That's better.
I'm going to wrap it around your neck.
That settles it. I'm getting out of here. And if I ever meet you again...
You will?
Look, I'm warning you that there will be so much trouble. You won't forget it as long as you live. Now, let me tell you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back in a minute to tell you about my television show, which goes on immediately after this program on the CBS television network with my guest star, Humphrey Bogart. But first, a word to cigarette smokers.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother. For Lucky Strike means fine tobacco, richer tasting, fine tobacco.
Lucky's taste better.
Cleaner, fresher, smoother. Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike.
Friends, have you smoked a fresh cigarette lately? You have if you smoked a Lucky, because the American Tobacco Company, the makers of Lucky Strike, know how vitally important freshness is to the taste of a cigarette. That's why every day in the manufacturing plants where Luckies are made, hundreds of packs of Luckies are carefully tested for the tightness of their cellophane seal, so you'll get Lucky's better taste in all its natural freshness. Yes, smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And the fact of the matter is, Lucky's taste better, cleaner, fresher, smoother. There are two things that account for this better taste. First, fine tobacco. Fine, naturally mild, good-tasting tobacco goes into Lucky Strike. Then, Luckies are made better. Made round, firm, fully packed to draw freely and smoke evenly. So, for a better-tasting, fresher-tasting cigarette, light up a Lucky. You'll agree smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste. And the fact of the matter is, Luckies taste better. Be happy. Go Lucky with a carton of Lucky Strike.
Be happy, go lucky, get better taste today.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in just 30 seconds, I will be doing my television show over the CBS television network. And I will have as my guest star, Humphrey Bogart. So good night, folks. See you in 30 seconds.
The Jack Benny Show was written by Sam Perrin, Milt Josephsberg, George Balzer, John Tackaberry, Hal Goldman, and Al Gordon, and produced and transcribed by Hilliard Mark. Be sure to hear The American Way with Horace Heidt for Lucky Strike every Thursday over this same station. Consult your newspaper for the time. The Jack Benny program is brought to you by Lucky Strike, product of the American Tobacco Company, America's leading manufacturer of cigarettes.
This is the CBS Radio Network.